Okay, I have a dog in the bed with me, and this lighting is horrible. Got a plant here, but I'm just gonna film because I know that I've been stalling, and I promised someone that I would make a video today because she said I'm not taking action. Of course, the dog has to lick herself the moment I try to film anything. And because I believe in manifesting, I do think that when you are waiting for something to happen, you're actually preventing many things from coming into you. So I hope by me making a video and like creating something that I'm just opening the floodgates to everything, to love, money, more success. And I just heard a dog bark, of course. There's a dog barking outside, and now this dog here. Can you see her? Big seat. No barking, no barking. So we're just gonna continue because I just wanna do this. I don't wanna record it 100 times. So I made some lifestyle changes in the last year, I guess. Well, actually like the last 2 months, but everything stems back from before that. Please, Pixie, please stop. So on my vlog, when I first started it, I documented my breakup and like how my life fell apart. I had the relationship, we built our house, and I was never happy. I was always miserable. And I think as soon as like everything fell apart, it's like pretty clear that like it didn't work, it never worked. And so I documented that, and then I moved in with my family, and it's been nice. I just don't really feel comfortable making videos here because the walls are so thin, and there's just like, I'm sorry, now I'm itching my face because I'm like, so everyone here is on a schedule. This is something I would say to my mom, and I don't know if she'll watch this, so it's not like I'm not saying anything new. It's like, people do the dishes. You can hear that from in here. My grandma comes over twice a day, and it's not quiet. Clicking and clanking and moving things and banging doors, and then the TV goes on in there. And I just like overwhelmed myself with wanting to film anything when there was so much noise. And then the other choice was to make a video at night, and like the light, it's like I want natural daylight, not this. And so I just didn't take any action, and those are all just really excuses. And I am very fortunate all throughout quarantine. I was able to still make money and work from home, but I did not grow my business. I did not hustle to find new business. I really was unhappy. And then around the end of November, which right now it's March 3rd, so maybe I'll put this up tomorrow, which will be March 4th. Around November, I just felt like hopeless. Like, how am I ever going to build my business and move out? And I just felt so defeated. And when I had this huge salary, I took on so much work and worked so hard, and I had no social life, no friends. And I just was so unhealthy. I was always stressed. Like my partner at the time would go to bed and I would not. I would actually be working all night, and he would wake up the next day for work and I would still be working. And that is so bad for your health. There was no balance. And so I had this fear that if I'm going to be successful again, it's going to hurt my health. And so I just became kind of frozen and I didn't really take action. Like I said, I didn't go out and find new business. I was very fortunate that my clients are amazing and they all continue to work with me, but I could not see a way to move on. And like, what is the next part of my life going to look like? So as I, believe in manifesting, and I talked about that in a past video, and it's something that I actually teach inside a Facebook group, and I have people that I mentor, and it's just like the best thing. I absolutely love it. One of my friends, her and I are going to be, I have one of those automatic Febreze things, and I always forget that, like, to turn it off because I hate that noise. But I'm not going to edit this or cut it out, so that's what it is. And so my friend Amanda and I are going to actually be we're going to be leading the group coaching calls and like talk about manifesting with our members. And I'm so excited. And so based on like what I believe, you are really not subject to the outside world. Creation happens inside you. So I felt really defeated, like I was saying, in November. And I went up to my mom. This sounds so silly because I'm like an adult, but I was like, I don't think I could do my business anymore. I'm just really not happy. And I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And she was like, that's okay. You don't have to. We'll figure something out. And then I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I don't have a resume. I've worked for myself for 10 years. So what am I going to... And then I was like, wait a minute. The day after my breakup, when my mom and my grandma drove down to take me out to lunch, I called one of my clients, or I texted him and he called me. And he was previously my business coach, but like I hired him to help me grow my business, and he ended up hiring me to do almost all of the web design and development for his agency. And he called me and he said, if I ever want like a full-time position, just to tell him. And the 2 years, it just like, it just didn't come to mind until that moment when I'm like, I could go find a full-time job and be miserable. Or my client, let me see if he would still give me a job, because I have loved working for him the last 6 years. All his projects, they trust me. They give me creative feedback. Their clients love me. I handle the communication with their clients, and I truly enjoy it. And so I just said to him, I think I'm going to get a job. Before I send out resumes, is there any employment opportunities working for you? And he said instantly, I love that idea. are you looking for a retainer or a full-time position? And I said, a full-time position would be my goal. And then he said, okay, I'll create an offer. And like, to tie that into manifesting, it's like, I just knew that he was going to want to hire me. It wasn't a hoping, it was, I knew. And a week went by and I didn't hear anything. And I know that, like, I'm not going to, anyway. So I just followed up and said, hey, just wanted to check on that and see like where you're at. And he said, I'll get you the job offer by the end of the day. He did. I looked at it and I accepted it. That was it. And I started January 1st. And I've been working for them now for 2 months. I love it. I seriously am so grateful. And they even like said they would get me a brand new computer as like a sign-on bonus, but I had purchased a new laptop last year, so I just couldn't accept that. So I said to them, you know what you could do? You could fly me out to your office, because I've never, the 6 years we've been working together, I've not met him in person. And they said yes. And so we've been working together. It's been amazing. I love what I do. I wake up every day so grateful, so happy to work on the projects. We're working on a huge brand right now. I did all the design for it. The brand loved everything. It's just, oh my God. And I don't have to think about where's my next client going to come from. I just get that paycheck. And I get to still work remote. So no matter where I live, I can still work. They trust me. Anyway. And so next month, I am going to fly out to their office in Chicago. I've never been there before. I have not traveled alone in probably like 7 or 8 years. No, probably more than that. I don't even know how many, probably 10 years. And it's like, like I'm going, and they said that there is going to be like a day and a half that I'll be alone so I can explore the city, which I'm like, I've never explored a city before by myself. I did last year. I explored Miami with someone. And so I think this will be good for me to be independent. And I have so much more confidence now that I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so happy. And that leads me to, where do I want to go? So right now, I'm kind of just in building my life, but I do want to move. Even though I love Florida, I love the warm beach water. I love that my family's here. And my mom is gone for a month. So I am on grandma duty, helping her with lunch and dinner and anything else she needs. But after that, I don't really have any major responsibilities. And so we're going to see where everything falls into place. But I do want to move, and I want to take Pixie with me. The cat has to come with me. And I don't know. We'll see. So this was just a quick little, well, not really quick, but just a catch-up video. And I didn't even think, like, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Tom. I live in Florida, and I don't know. I hope to keep making more videos. Someone actually sent me a very sweet message on Facebook and said that they were looking to see if I had posted any videos, and I hadn't. So That was very nice. It's funny that people would actually like to watch my videos. But thank you, I appreciate it. And I just hope that you have an amazing day, amazing night. And again, thank you for watching this. I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you in my next video. So, goodbye.